A year ago, we put out a video explaining when you pay by credit card, there is no immediate sense of money loss. The card goes back in your wallet and you feel as if you spent nothing. We will link that video at the end of this video. Welcome, sweet friends, to the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy. My husband is Paul. We're so happy you have joined us today. Today, we're going to do a quick exercise. I've done this exercise with you before, but I want to do it again. I want you to stop for a minute and look around your home. I want you to look around, if you're in the kitchen, living room, at all the possessions that you own. That was all money once. That was all cold hard cash. And in exchange for that cold hard cash, we bought items, we bought possessions. And that is wonderful and that is great. As long as we continue to only buy what fits into our budget. Unless a purchase is within your budget, don't buy it. I want you to think of that for a minute. So many times when we make impulse purchases with our credit cards, whether it be in a store or online, we never really realize what we're charging or how much we're charging until that bill comes in at the end of the month, and then it is pure credit card shock. Another part of this I want you to do when the video is over is check your latest credit card bill online, or if you get a paper copy, look at it. Highlight everything in red that was a non-essential purchase. Are there a lot of red lines on that credit card bill? How many of your purchases are non-essential? Today, prices are climbing. I hear so much about we're having trouble meeting this bill or we're having trouble meeting that bill. And my goodness, believe me, that is totally legitimate and we get it. Believe me, prices are up everywhere. But is there some money that can be found to go toward your essential purchases? Maybe money that was spent on non-essential purchase. And we can take that money from those non-essential purchases in the future and put it in to essential purchases that we need. Our utility bills, our mortgages, food, rent, paying down debt. These little non-essential purchases take away a bigger chunk of your paycheck than you may actually realize. Every time you go to make an invisible credit card purchase, because they are basically invisible until that bill comes, unless you're keeping an expense tracker, which I hope you are, and an expense tracker is basically just writing down every time you spend money every single day. So if you buy coffee and a donut on Monday, that goes on the expense tracker. You eat lunch out on Monday, that goes also on that expense tracker for Monday. You got takeout on the way home for Monday, that also goes on the expense tracker. But if you are not doing that and you are just buying without a record of it, at the end of the month, you need to look at where your money went and think, is there a better way to be spending other than these non-essential purchases? And maybe, just maybe, you'll find an extra 20, an extra 50, an extra $100, $200 every month when we start cutting back on those non-essential purchases that are usually made impulsively and usually made with a credit card. Just a little motivating video to help you remember that every purchase you make, whether big or small, is money that is leaving your hands never to come back again. So think about that before you make that next impulsive spend or that next non-essential spend. Is there somewhere else that money can be used for an essential need or purpose? You all have a blessed day. We will see you Friday. We wish you blessings.